Hi, everybody. It's Carol, and I'm bringing you along today. What I'm doing is I'm going to make a project with envelopes. I guess it's going to be an envelope folder. I have 6 envelopes here, and I glued them together. And the top of the envelope, it's right here, and I glued them onto each other. So I'm going to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages here. And I think I'm gonna do it like vintage, I guess, like botanical mushrooms and flowers and stuff like that. Keep it in that family. So I started to do it, and then I thought, let me turn on the camera and I'll do it on camera. So I was thinking of having this be the first page. So I'll glue this on here, and I don't know how far I'll get. Maybe a couple of pages I'll be able to do. And then this here, I will make this my first page. If you see what I mean, I will cut this for that side and cut that for that side. So let's begin. So let me just cut off this white border here. And then I'll size it up and see how much I have to cut, because it looks like it's really pretty large compared to the first page. So I should have measured it first, because I'm still going to have to cut. Let's see. The envelope, it's 5 by 7. 5 by 7. And this is 5.5 by 8. Okay, let me bring out my cutter, which I have to be careful because I always knock my camera. Okay, let's see, which is so this will be 7. And I don't want to, how far is this? Okay, we'll do it, cut it on that side. Okay. Let me put this down over here. And if it's larger, I'll just cut it off, but that looks pretty good. And then I will, wait, is this upside down? Yes, and then I will, because I knew the clock was going to be over there, and then I can attach this onto the front. I don't know why this here page looks crooked. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ink this. Let me get these papers off here. And I will get my inking things out. You know what? I could ink it when I put it on, because I'm going to ink the edges of the envelope. And I'll move this out of the way. I'll just move it to the side this way. Okay, well, you know what I want to do? Let me get a piece of scrap paper here, because I don't want to I don't want to ink these envelopes together. I mean, glue them together. So I'll do half because it'll be easier to move this around to try and get this. Because art glitter glue, once it goes down, you don't have too much playtime for moving it around. Okay. Move that pin. Let me move this sideward so I know I get everything in camera. Because sometimes when you have these tall envelopes, it's hard to get everything in camera. Yes, I'm just loving this paper. I don't know where I got it from. I don't remember. I don't know if I bought it on Etsy or if it was a freebie, because sometimes you get these some of the crafters, they put some freebies out there that you can use. Just gonna cut this extra papers off there without cutting the envelope. Okay, that looks good. I'm happy. This I will ink because it's going to be hard to ink it. Oh, I can't open that. Okay. Although look at it, the edges are kind of vintagey looking anyway, so you really don't need much inking on there. But before I do that, I think I'll just get some edges down. Get some inking on the edges over here. There's a couple of different ways of inking, and I like doing this because I like it when it gets really dark on the edges. But then again, it depends on the project that you're making. Okay. I want to get that clock in. This is so pretty. And this is going to be a very a shabby chic vintage. So I'll definitely decorate the front of this, but I won't do it until after I get all the pages done. Oh, that looks pretty. That looks nice. And here is this. So I said 5 by 7, huh? Okay, I'm gonna get this white strip off here. I'm really liking these the vintage botanical papers. They're just so pretty. Okay, now I will cut them. I'm not going to... I mean, you could. You probably could just lay it right across, but I'm not going to do that. And what I'll do is... I should just bring my cutter back up. And let me measure this again, 5 by 7. Okay, here we are. Oops. This cutter that I have, it doesn't have a guide on to hold the paper, and I'm not liking that. Oh boy, look at that. Let me cut this one while I'm here. This is cutting really kind of wonky. I don't know what's wrong with this. Oops, there goes my camera. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay. Okay, let me... I thought I knocked my camera where I had to move everything, but I don't. Okay, so let's get this on here. Oh my gosh, and look at this, it's not even... I'm just going to have to cut this freehand because I cut it 5 by 7 and it seems like it's really off. Okay, there's... I just have to straighten this part up. It's almost like that using the cutter didn't really work. I'm gonna ink up this edge over here. See, now it's good as new. Just ink this up. In this here, look, it's already inked from just the design on the paper. Okay. Sometimes these projects can go really smoothly, and sometimes you have a bit of a little challenge here. Okay, I'm going to hold that paper and I'm just going to put this down, and I should have put my my paper down so I don't glue onto the next page. Because sometimes when the glue seeps out, you know what I mean, and it'll stick to the page underneath. And also on these envelopes, the edge of them, I opened it up, and I will make a journal card for the each page. So in case this page here, like you can do a little journaling over here, but it will be opened, if you can see this right there, so that we can get a journaling card in there. Okay, now let me get this side in. Let's see what I have to cut on here. And I will cut it from the inside again. And I could tell I'm not cutting it straight. This is why I have to use the paper cutter, because that's a bad job. Let's see how bad it is. Well, I have to cut some of the top off. I think I have to get some kind of, figure out what's going on with my paper cutter. Maybe it has to be, I don't know, oiled or greased or something. I don't know. Or maybe I wouldn't think it would have to be sharpened because it's not that old. Okay, so I'm going to hold that there and get this part glued down. Now I'll turn it around this way and get the front half. When I film, I usually film ahead, so I'm a couple days ahead of when my videos go up. And I did 3 videos today. So if I seem like I'm dragging right now, it's because I am a little tired, but it's because I'm going away for the next couple days, and I wanted to get some of these videos done. Okay, now I'm gonna ink this page. Just the edging here because of the stark whiteness of the envelope. I'll get this a little bit. There's not much on here. Okay, now what I thought I would do is this folder. I want to cut this out. And put this on. This is a pocket, and I do have some vintage postcards over here that I can stick a postcard in here. Oh boy. I apologize for Stella. Somebody's walking around in the hall. Well, it's my husband. He's walking around in the hallway, and he must be walking quietly because Stella hears it, and she's gonna, gosh, in her bark. She's a little dog. She's only 9 pounds. She's a Shih Tzu, but she has a very loud bark. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm thinking I'll put a postcard in here. I'll make this little folder. It's gonna, oh look, it's a smaller, I didn't even realize that. It's a smaller image of this page right there. And so you have journaling on the back over here. And then the postcard, you'll have journaling on the back of that. Boy, and these are put together in no time. These little booklets. Now this will get folded on the inside. That looks pretty. So let me glue. Just trying to think, if I do it this way, then I think I like having the edge folded, wrapped around, instead of having, see what I mean? Because if I do it this way, then we're going to have that raw edge. So I'm going to do it this way. Okay, so let me move my little booklet. Yeah, so like I was saying, Stella is only 9 pounds. She's a little dog, but she has a big bark. She's 5 years old. She's black and white. She's really cute. Okay. Now I have a few postcards here. I like this darker one, and I think it'll fit in here. I'm just gonna cut this out. This is just on copy paper. What I could do is I could glue this on the back of this cardstock I have, and then I'll cut that out. I have glue on my mat here, and sometimes it sticks on there. This cardstock really comes in handy. I like it. Just trying to think of what's a good color. Maybe this. I think it's the, or the, because you can still write on here and it's going to be in the envelope. Oh, you can still write on the green too. I used the green for something. I had a bunch of these and I can't remember what I used it for. Okay, so I'll glue this on here just to make it a little stronger. And then I'll cut it out. I love these postcards. Okay. Let me just straighten this out. Let's see if it fits in here. Uh-oh, I think, you know what happened? I think I glued a little bit on the top here. Okay. That was the easy fix. Oh good, that fits perfect in there. So let me do some inking on here. And what I'll do is I'll probably clip it on the page with a paper clip. You put this in here. So you would have journaling on the back of the postcard and on the front of the postcard. And then you have journaling on the back there. Oh, this is going to be a pretty journal to cover on the front with lace. And my new sari silk is going to go good on there. So, or it can even go, excuse me, or it can even go, oh wow, look at this. I think I glued my envelope. I don't want to force it because I don't want to, maybe if I can get the envelope in there. Okay, all fixed. I wonder if I could stick it in here and just attach it this way for now until I decide. And then I'll just put this paper clip. I have some paper clips that are the ones that are hidden. The clip is hidden. They're not handy, so I can't use it right now, but maybe I'll do that instead of, just keep, I don't know. I'll figure it out by the time I'm finished with this. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do today, and I'll just bring out my other papers, and maybe tomorrow night maybe tomorrow morning I can get on here and maybe do 2. Unless I do how many pages do I have left? 2, 4, 6, 8. So it would be 4 more. I could probably do that in the next video. Just finish the whole thing. Okay, well, this is all I'm going to do for tonight. And this is nighttime. This is nighttime. I lost my words. This is nighttime crafting for me. And like I said, it's my 3rd video. So I will be back to finish it. And thank you so much for coming along. And we'll talk again. Have a great evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.